So I was browsing the Steam games looking for something new, something indie to change it up, and this game caught my attention, Colony Survival. So I looked at the reviews, and the reviews were pretty good. The game was on sale, and the video, the trailers for the game, the gameplay looked interesting. It's like a Minecraft meets city builder survival where you get attacked by monsters at night. It looks cool. And I like the medieval, theme and stuff. So I just realized after buying it, the game has been in early access for 8 years. Now, I don't know if it's a dead game or just it's a really small team and the progress is slow, but buyer beware, okay? If you might be a dead game, I don't know. I haven't looked that deep. Anyways, we're going to jump into a new game. We'll just call it Apollo. I'll play a normal difficulty because this is like my first real playthrough. And if you guys like this game, I can play more. If you don't, well, it's a one and done. A one and done. It was a lot of fun. So we are surrounded by a river. Look at this. So the way it works is that you are kind of like a god in a sense. I think you can fight. I actually never made it to the fighting part yet. But yeah, you don't need to eat, you don't need to sleep, and you just collect resources and build. That's essentially what you have to do. So look at this. I like this little island over here. So I might, I gotta find a good starting location for my village here. So I think I like the idea of being surrounded by water. So I might go over here. This is nice. It's all kinds of water. So I think being near water is important. I don't know for sure. But because I've only played a little bit off camera. I like going into these games kind of fresh and seeing what they're all about and kind of learning with you guys. But we're gonna play for a good hour or so and just get a feel for the game. Yeah, I think I'm gonna build here. I think I'm gonna build the village here. You got a lot of trees. So let's clear out this area. And what we're going to do, and the way it works is monsters only attack based upon technology. It's not based on, days past or how many villagers you have. It's purely on technology. So the more advanced you get, eventually the more monsters that will attack you. You'll see what I'm talking about once we get started here. And I don't know what the monsters go for. I don't know if they attack the stockpile. That might be it. Again, I've never gotten that far, so this is going to be a bit of a learning experience. But you can see the design here very much similar to Minecraft. So we're just going to collect a bunch of wood, and this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to establish our main what am I trying to say here? I don't know. Trying to establish our main basic building types. So we need food, we need someone to create items and stuff. So okay, there we go. All right, this should be good. Got all these leaves over here. We'll just clear this out. I'm gonna go ahead and just put, oops, let's not do that. I'm gonna go ahead and just put the village right here. So let's go ahead and just place our banner tool. Start a new colony. Pixelate Apollo's colony. Great colony. Boom. So if you kind of look on the banner, so when you see on the toolbar on the bottom, if you go to the banner tool, this light and dark, this is kind of like the safe area for your colony. Essentially, this is where you can all build. You can expand this later on if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, this is kind of where we need to, this is where the monsters come from. The dark side, basically. I think that's how it works. So, what we want to do before we get any colony, or villagers, we want to go ahead and establish a solid, little town. So we want a sleeping area, we want a working area, that kind of thing. So we have the mill here. The mill helps you, it lets you produce basic things. So, for example, we can make cobblestone for the villagers to build a house and stuff. We also have some straw, a wooden roof. We need to build a tinkerer's table. That's how we make some cool items. So we can have a tinkerer table that makes military weapons, a tinkerer tables that make building blocks, and then one that makes like tools. So you'll see what I'm talking about. But for now, let's just let's make a sleeping area, so where we're gonna have the villagers kind of sleep. So we need to, what are we gonna do? We need stone. So actually, let's make a mine, and we're gonna put the mine. It doesn't have to be perfect, but oh, is that a, hey, we've got a is that in our zone? Oh, it is. We've got some berries in our zone, so we can put our berries over there. Anyways, let's put the mine kind of away because I don't want it in the way. Let's just kind of, as simple as going, digging downward. So, and then we also have some torches, which will light the way. So here we go. And we just want to keep building downward. There we go, until we get to some stone. Let's just kind of clear this out a little bit. Get this dirt. Nice. And then... yes. Excellent. Excellent. Alright, and then we'll keep building and spacing this out. Eventually we can get a miner that will mine for us. And we'll go one more step down. Perfect. And then we can just collect some stone, because stone's gonna... I want a nice looking village, you know what I mean? We're gonna collect stone and use the rubble and turn it into cobblestone. There we go. And we can also build... I'm probably gonna build a little hut around this. So, you know, people don't just fall in. I don't think they will, but I'm just doing it for aesthetic reasons. So let's, yeah, let's build, let's do like 15 for now. You just add it to queue and you can see it's working. And then we want to get some wood flooring. We'll add that to queue. And we also want to get, planks. That would look nice. Yeah. Planks is more for the floor. The items can be altered using paint. I guess we'll leave the... well, yeah. Well, that's fine. We'll just do the floor and the stone. And then, so, if you look, you have your toolbar down here, but you also have a stockpile where you can just take everything and store it. If you don't want to hold on to it, just these are your basic building blocks and stuff. But we can go ahead and move to our hotbar and we can start building. So let's build a mine. We're gonna build basically a little hut. I mean, that alone looks pretty good. And then let's go ahead and put, we need our wood floors. Let's go ahead and get those. Perfect. Just make it nice, you know? Make it nice. Boom. Just like that. So we'll leave it like that for now. I think I'll put eventually like a roof over it and some walls. But that is the entrance to the mine. I think I'm going to go ahead and actually... oops. We're going to get rid of... we got rid of our light. Hold on. Just for now. We're going to put some wood here. I think that just looks nicer. Yeah. Cool. And then let's go ahead and remove our torch. We'll put it right there. Bada bing, bada boom. This is a little bit of a problem. Here, we'll do this. Oh, okay. Nice. That's our mine. All right, so we got our mine. That's done. Let's now make a sleeping area. And we'll go ahead and do that here. So this will be the entrance. So right here. Actually, you know what? Let's make it closer. We'll make it a little bit closer. And this doesn't need to be huge. Just a place where they go and sleep. And we're not going to need a ton of villagers at the start. Okay, we are out. I think, yeah, we are completely out of stone, so we need to go and mine. And there are different, so there's more than just stone. There's also like iron and copper and various other metals and material that you can mine. But you can see we don't need, so like if you compare this to like Minecraft, we don't need tools. Think of this as like creative mode almost, in a sense. Our first little chamber in our room. Let's put a light down there. Okay. Ooh, nice and bright. Almost too bright. All right, so now we need to go make more stone. So we'll just make as many as we can. Okay. And then we can now, let's go ahead and put some floors down. While we're waiting for the stone. And how wide do we want this? I'll probably make it like one more wide. So there we go, just like that. And that's gonna be our structure. And then I can just put wood on top. I think that, and I'll make that a window. Gonna put some light in here. There we go. So we'll put a window back here as well. There we go. This is coming together nicely. We don't want to put any beds yet. I don't think they show up even if you have beds, but let's move to hotbar. All right. And do we want to put a window here? Guess we can. Get some natural light in here. Do we want a window back there? Yeah, that looks good. And then what we can do is just put some grass down and kind of use it as a ladder. And we build up. The only thing, guys, that's going to be really ugly about this is I have no idea how to build a nice looking roof. So prepare yourself for an ugly flat roof. Look at that. That looks nice. I think we have too many windows. I'm gonna just, yeah, I think that's good. I mean, technically we really don't need any windows. I'm just purely doing this for aesthetic reasons, but it's fine. All right, so keep building our wall. I guess I'll try to make a good roof. So let's do this. Let's do here. And then it needs to go up. Oh, we're out of wood. Dang it. All right, let's get back at it. We can also make a forester, but we're not going to do that just yet. We have plenty of trees nearby. Has this not been destroyed? Oh, there we go. Yeah, get out of here. You can also use the leaves cubes as like a ladder. There we go. So probably need, let's get this big tree over here. More efficient. Oh yeah! Jeez, it's so tall that I can't even. Yeah! Alright. And after this, we should be good. Hopefully. To finish the roof. Possibly. Build our ladder. Okay. Right? And then... What? No, not the torch. Okay. That is hideous. That is hideous. You can see what I'm trying to do. I'm gonna not do that. I'm just gonna... For now... I'm just gonna, build a basic flat roof. We'll just do that. I'm sure there's more creative people out there that could build better houses than me. We can always fix it later. Okay. So, almost done. Just need to close that in. Get a couple more trees. This is nice, right? We're taking care of the trees. We're clearing out some space. Because eventually we're going to have, like, farmland and stuff. So... Get some farmland going. All right. And then we can finish the roof, and this building is considered complete. And it's hideous. A hideous building. Yep, that's where they're gonna sleep. Not nice. We can move. I'm gonna move the windmill. Yeah, I'm gonna move the windmill because it's too close. I'll move it like right here. Actually, no. Let's rotate it. We kind of want it facing. Yeah, there we go. Cool. So now we need to get our beds. I think we have some beds, yes, in the stockpile. So let's load this place up with beds. And you could like connect them all. I'm not gonna, well, maybe I should. It's gonna be like, you ever see Willy Wonka? It's gonna be like one giant bed. They're all gonna sleep together. It's weird. It's weird, but they're doing their thing. We can even squeeze in more over here. Like so. Okay, it's purely for sleeping, guys. Purely for sleeping. Alright. There is the dormitory, I suppose. Now we need the tinkerer's hut. And essentially we need a place where the tinkerers will tinker. So let's now... I'll put that, I guess, over here. Doesn't have to be perfect. And I'm not going to make it as big. Because we just need enough for, like, I just want 3 tinkerer's tables for now. And perfect. Yep. You go in, you do your tinkering. Tinker, tinker. But I think... Oh yeah, we can make one. Okay. I was thinking that the villagers had to make a tinkerer's table, but that is not the case. We can make our own. I'll show you once we finish the walls or the floors here. All right, floor's done. So you go to the windmill. And then you need to, yes, we need stone rubble though. We don't have enough, so you know what to do. Back to the mines. So we're gonna just collect a lot here. Let's actually start to go downward. We don't want to expand too far out because that's gonna put us out of the safety zone. I don't know if there's a negative to that. All right, we got it. All right, so we can now build our tinkerers. So we don't need to finish this building, see, because they only work during the day. So Let's build 3 of them. We'll wait for that to be done. And after the Tinkerer hut, I think we can start getting our villagers to come in. Because I don't want to, I don't want to take too long here. Nice. All right. Let's put some torches just on the ground. Put a torch here. And let's put some torches just to kind of like keep it safe. Okay, that's good for now. That is good for now. Now we need, what do we, oh yeah, let's put the Tinkerer tables down. So, those are done. No, not the stockpile, my bad. Oh, no, oh my gosh, I'm all over the place. I'm still learning the, okay, there we go. We got all 3. And let's rotate these bad boys. There we go. Tinkerer station complete. We'll go ahead and just put one more wall here. We'll finish this building later. I'm doing no windows because the Tinkerers, I don't want them to be distracted by the outside world. I want them to tinker. So now that we've got our beds, we've got our dormitory, we need to clear these bushes out. We need to get some workers. So now if we go to colony, we can recruit workers. All right, so there's all our workers. Now we need to urgently, we need to build a berry farmer. And we'll put the berry farms, put one here. Well, the way it works is you stretch it out. And we're going to stretch it out, I think at 10 by 10. Too large. Okay, we're going to do one there. And then let's do another one here. Ooh. Is that one even bigger? Oh, yeah. We'll move the windmill because I don't like it being so close. Put it, right there. Oh, right there. Okay. So they're sleeping, so they're not gonna get this done for a little bit. And then we can get a forester. Because we need constant trees, right? So I'll put the forester back here. And yep. Forester. So he will oh yeah. Make this as big as we can. Put the forest there. All right, look at them. Hard at work. We got tinkerers. Okay, whoa. Hold on. I need to assign. I want you to focus on, set to 0. I want you to focus on tools. That's all I want you to make, okay? Is tools. You over here. Oh, wait, they all... Oh, I thought I could assign them to different priorities. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, okay, I see. You have different... Yeah, we'll just do that. And then... You focus on... guards. Slinger guards, so we can get some... Here, you focus on military. Are you on 3? Yeah. You focus purely... Let's set to 0. I want you to focus on pure military. Okay. Excellent. And look at the berries! They're already up. So let's keep collecting stone. Because they're gonna need it. And we can just go to stockpile. Because that's how they Where's this? Okay, consumables. Nice. Okay, yeah. We want them all. So they can start making what we need. Excellent. So hopefully we can get someone to collect stone for us. Hey, the town's coming together. I tell you what. It's coming together. Okay, so the reason we want tools is that in science you can level up. So I want a wheat farm, but we need 5 beds and 5 stone, right? And it's got to be in the stockpile. Once we can do that, we can make straw roof. We can make wheat. So pretty good stuff right there. Pretty good stuff. I got a couple people that are unemployed. I got one guy who's unemployed. He's just the town jester, I guess. And we'll get the extra stone here. Keep making groups. And you can see our meals on the top right. The berry farmers are going to keep up with that. Keep up with the meals and everything. So we are fed. I don't know. Let's see. What else can we do here? We're gonna unlock the miner job recipe at the tinkerer. When placed on a dark stone block, a colonist will come to mine that material continuously. I think a dark stone, this is not considered dark stone. This is just normal stone. So I think we are gonna have to be the ones that collect stone. That's just how it's gonna be. But that's fine. I'm not worried about the stone right now. We just gotta keep unlocking new tech. Oh, here we go. Look at this. Look at this. So we could get a smelter. Unlock a smelter worker who processes ore. Requires planks. Requires stone. And we'll be able to get a furnace. We'll get a splitting stump. We'll get firewood. We can make some quarter blocks for stairs. A log wall. Ooh. That's nice. Okay. You guys want to get the smelter? Or should we? I think I'm going to... Does this take away... Yeah, let's get the smelter. Okay. And then how do we build that? Maybe it's in here. I don't see no smelter. Maybe the tinkerers do it. Oh, yeah, they do it. Oh, I see. We can set this to a limit. I see. Okay. We probably don't need as many of these as I thought. There we go. And they just keep tinkering until they're done tinkering. Good for them. Let's go ahead and make a bed. Because we need it for the wheat farms. That's the nice thing. I can make that, you know? I don't need them to tinker for me. And the meals are going. We might... Okay, we really need to get the wheat farm going. And then we need, like, a defender. I'm curious. I've never actually set up a defense. All right, move to hotbar. And we're going to move the beds. Right there. And now we should be able to... Yes. Unlock wheat farms. So now if we go to the command tool, we can get a wheat farmer. And we'll put this wheat farm right over... I guess right over here. Let's remove... Oh, I'm going to remove this torch. And... Wheat farm. Wheat farm. And we want to make it big as possible. Oh, and I misclicked. Oh, this is tedious. All right, hold on. Want this in line. We'll put 2 blocks. Wheat farm. There we go. Oh, yeah. Yeah! The wheat farm. Get to work. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. Really proud of you guys. Good days of work. Go get some rest. We can actually recruit another worker. Yeah, get to bed. That's your first job. Get some sleep. Good job, buddy. And now that we've got the wheat farm, let's go ahead and put a torch around it. And now I'm curious to see how this works. Can I use the sling? Oh, I can. Look at that. All right, but then what about a night sling guard? How does that work? Let's see. Ah. You can set up a guard here. I have no idea. Ah. And he's our slinger. He guards the slinging. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of that. Yeah, you go back to being unemployed. It's like, oh, I had a job. And we're gonna set up some post. Right? So. Yeah. Because how do we, build stairs? Guess we can't build it here. Did the tinkerers build stairs? I don't see stairs. So if we go to our stockpile, what about... No. I'm not sure how to build stairs, honestly. Because at the... So the furnace we can build smelter. So, in stockpile. Made at splitting stump. Ah, so we need a splitting stump. Okay. So, do we have one yet? I don't think so. We're gonna wait for them to make a splitting stump. Then we probably need another worker. We are gonna have to expand this dormitory. Or just build another house. Because we are already in need of beds. So, I'm just gonna... do really loud construction next to them while they're sleeping. You know how it goes. And we're going to expand a lot. Thanks, guys. Don't mind me. Just working here. You keep getting your good rest, all right, guys? I don't think we're gonna have enough wood floors to finish this. Alright. Don't mind me. Go ahead and make more wood floors. Can be done quick. While we wait for that, look at the forester. He's been hard at work. I'm gonna destroy his work. I guess I could have let these grown a little more. But I can't wait till we can actually make some logs. Right? No window for you, okay? You don't need a window. No. We'll put our little ladder there. Okay. And now let's finish the floors. Or grab the floors. And we're gonna put these bad boys right here. And then we need more beds. Go make some beds. Oh, look at he's gardening. Look at you, little champ. Okay, let's just make 5. All right. How you guys doing? Doing good. Good. Great. We'll go and chop down more trees. Oh, we need a woodcutter. The stump. The wood stump guy. Look at this. Yes. We're doing it. We are doing it. All right, beds. Actually, I don't need to run over there, I don't think. Oh, they're still making them? Oh, no, I do need to run over there. Okay. 3 more beds means 3 more workers. This guy's jobless, so he's just doing nothing. All right, watch out, bud. All right. So, more room for workers. Excellent. And now, let's see if they actually made the woodcutting stump. Not yet. Let's put that as a priority. Make this a priority, guys. Keep tinkering. We just need 1 of them. And what I could do is look for some dark stone so we can keep digging downward. Get more, we need more stone anyways. No dark stone yet, guys. Alright, we'll leave that as is. And the town's coming together nicely. Still no... Oh, he's making one. Excellent. Freaking finally. Alright, come on, hurry up. I need a woodcutter because I need to build stairs. And this is going to be our little defensive location for the slinger. He's almost done. Good. Now go put it in storage. And should be there. There it is. I don't know if this needs to be somewhere. I'm just going to put it right here. And I'm going to... Someone works that, right? Yep. How does this work? Ah. So I want you to make... I don't care about this. I can make these planks myself. Let's do dark brown. Yeah, keep making torches. I can do flooring. I guess it's so I don't have to anymore. And I want this to be a priority. Okay. What else can you make? Ooh. Oh, he uses stone tools. Interesting. Oh, wow. There's a lot of upgrading here. That's kind of cool. How's the food going? Going? As long as we're not negative. Oh, let's finish this building, shall we? So they have a place of comfort. So we need to go collect more wood. Good old collecting wood. All right, cool. And I don't know if we're gonna have enough here. Oh, yeah, well, we closed it. We'll just do that. That actually kind of looks... Maybe that's how we should do our walls. You know, that doesn't look half bad. So if we, like... You know... Or not walls, or roof. Sorry, I'm thinking too much. We do that, and then we can do one more in. And then we can give them like a more spacious ceiling, and that saves resources. Right? So like yeah, that's much nicer. Look at that. That is much nice. Can we dig one more? No. No. That's ridiculous. There we go. And we can even put torches up in here. That's so much better. It looks better. It's not much better, but it's better. Okay. What else can we do? Do we have... Oh, look. We've got our stairs. Ah, perfect. Perfecto. Now... Oh, I need more stone. Go ahead and put stone in here. And look at this. We got log walls now. Check out the log walls. Let's see what they look like. Oh. Heck yeah. That's nice. We don't have that much, though. You guys calling it quits already? Dang. Soon as it's dark. Oh, we're done, boss. Going in, boss. Alright, so... Do we need more workers? No. Well, yes. We have nobody unemployed. Well, actually, we can get more workers. Just trying to think, like, what do we need here? I'm gonna put up a defense. Yeah, so we need more stone. Let's make more stone. Here, move to hotbar. Oops. This should be good. And then we're gonna build a defensive position here. Defensive position. And let's move the logs back over here. The hotbar. Okay. This is how it's gonna look. And okay, this is just a platform, and then we're gonna do like a half wall thing. No! I'm terrible with this interface. Alright. We'll do this. There. And he goes up and he slings. Whatever. You know what? Whatever. This looks like crap. This sucks. Alright, what we'll do is just... Here, let's hire more... There we go. And then... want you looking outward. Like so. Nice. Cool. Recruit 10 colonists. Nice. We still have 2 unemployed. We can actually go ahead and make... Oops. Let's make... How do we get rid of this? Let's make another... Because we're going to need more food. Not... Well, should we do wheat? No. Let's do another... Dang it. Berry farmer. Can we do it right next to our current one? There we go. Get more berries going. And I guess during at night, let's just keep digging. Because I want to find that dark stone. Like, how far down do we have to go? Could be pretty far. We'll get one more little layer here. These stairs are dangerous. Very dangerous. And it's almost morning. Look at this guy. Look at him. Doing work. All right, we got fuel. We got some stone. All right, we got slings. Okay, what else can we do here? Well, we need to build a furnace. Uses firewood as fuel to craft bronze. Oh, okay, we can make bricks. Mud bricks. Ooh, merchant hub. A place where you can buy and sell items. Interesting. Interesting. So, we've got the miner. I wonder if I can get a miner. Let's see. Do I need... Let me see if I just put a miner down here. See what happens. I guess we don't have it built yet. The miner tools. We should just keep unlocking stuff. But you'll see, like, if, for example, right here, forage increases monster threat by 15. Ooh, an anvil. Ooh. Wow. We're gonna be careful there. Archery. Ooh. Requires copper tools. Can't do that yet. Where do we find copper? I guess through the mining. We'll leave that for now. We have one worker unemployed. This guy just stay here all... I thought he was just a nighttime guy. Oh, there you go. He's like, all right, I do the night shift. I'm going to bed. Good for you, bud. We could finish this building. Oh, is there not enough wood resources? I don't think we have enough wood. No, we do. Let's see. Let's go ahead and take the logs. We're now building the logs. No more wood. We're going to make this look nice. And we'll put a window. Oop. Okay. That's all the logs we got. Hey, bud. Let's focus on making logs. So make nothing else. Just a lot of logs. Log wood. There we go. And now we wait. Now we could make a roof. I'm curious. So if we make... Oh, we need planks. Whatever. It's fine. The roof is not a necessity right now. We have no wheat. The wheat takes forever. Holy moly. But what we could do is build more stations. So we'll move this here. Here. Yeah, let's build another defense station. We'll have one there. We're going to put one kind of looking over here. Right? And then let's get our stone. I misclicked. All right. And then we'll put the archer there. Right? We need more stone. Hopefully I can walk through this garden here. And I think I'm going to go ahead and just show you, because we are starting to run out of time. I'm going to show you, because I've never actually dealt with the monsters. There's your defense platform, buddy. And we can also build a little moat around them. Doesn't have to be perfect. There we go. Nice. Okay. Let's research something that is going to bring about monsters. Let's see. Hopefully we can. Unlocks combining water. Okay, so it requires pot. We need to make a pot. Requires clay. Dang, there's so much. There's a lot of depth to this. Yeah, so I think that I looked it up, and I think you just got to keep mining. Oop, that's not. Nope, that's not what I want either. Nope, keep misclicking. Okay, so we just got to keep mining, I assume. And this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go, instead of going down, we're gonna go outward. And we do need torches, so... Has anybody made... Nobody's made any torches? Oh, we got some. Because we gotta see what we're doing here. Because I have no idea, like, how this works. I mean, I'm looking, guys. I don't see nothing. And I don't know if it's because we need to go deeper down into the ground. All right, hold up. Hold up. I think we just found it. Right? Or no? Oh, there we go. We found something, guys. We found something. I don't know what that is. Your guess is good as mine. But this is definitely a different type of rock. Oh, yeah. All right, do we have any mining tools? Yes. But we don't have any unemployed. So we can put this. I have no idea. All right, let's put that there. And let's see if a miner will go and do it. Because the thing is, if you use the mining tool instead of mining it yourself, you can have an infinite amount. All right. We can hire. Go ahead and hire a new colony. And he's our miner. Okay. Good. So while that's going, I'm curious what this is. So I'm going to dig it up. See what it's all about. Ready? It is copper. Good. We got some copper here, guys. Oh, lots of copper. So I'm not going to dig any more up. Oh! What is this? Now we're finding some riches here. Alright, so what is this? This is... Good question. It's clay! Yes! Alright. Let's clear this out. Oh, perfect. And... Yep. We're gonna get you working. Right there. So we need to hire another colonist. And we need to get a torch up in... Oh. Get a torch here so they can see what they're doing. Excellent. Excellent. Look at all of this. So I'm curious. I want to see how they work. It's probably going to be much slower. Much, much slower. Here they go. Where's my miners? Yep, there they are. Look at my town. It's coming together nicely. Oh my gosh, we're almost out of food. We need more food. That's not good. Well, I mean, it is what it is. We'll deal with it later. Yep. Look at that. Cool. So now we're going to be making infinite clay and copper. And then with that, we can unlock pottery. Okay. This is kind of cool. I like the mining aspect of this. I'm just going to collect my own clay. A lot of copper over here. There's more clay. I'm just ignoring the copper for now. Alright, and then how much clay do we have? Where is our clay? We now have 1. Oh, I need to put it in the stockpile. Okay. It was like 1? What? There we go. Now, guys, we can build. Ah, there's our copper. So that's how we get copper, but we need to build a furnace. We can get a merchant's hub. That's kind of cool. But what were we gonna get? An anvil? I think we were gonna get forage. Yeah. Requires pot. Okay. So we need... I'm glad that they easily travel through this mine. But yeah, we need a pot. So who's... The tinkerers are probably making the pot. Oh, you're making porridge. Good. So, a clay pot. Where do we make that? Can I make that? That would be cool. No. Who makes it? I think it might actually be the furnace. So, let's see. There's got to be an easier way to, like... carrying things or... Okay, unlocks pottery. Pottery can be... requires clay. A pottery station. Crafting time, 240 seconds. Orders a colonist to work here as a potterer. Okay, so we need to make a pottery station. And to make one of those is at here. Tinkerer's table. Ah, pottery station. Put that as a high priority, and we just need 1. Until then, we need more food. So we need more wheat. We need more berries. We have some extra beds, I think. So let's go ahead and get more workers. Oh, we have 0 spare beds, so we gotta make more beds. Alright, where did my... Okay. So, let's get that going. And we need planks. Make our planks. So, beds here purely to get more food collectors. Oh, we need 6 planks? Wait, what? Oh. There we go. 2 more beds. 2 more beds. So we can fit these beds. Probably 1 here. Yep. Well, we can only fit 1 more. Dang. Requires so much. That's okay. 2 more workers is probably all we need. For now. Right, there's the bed. Let's get our new colonist. And then we are going to build another wheat farmer. We'll put it right here. Boom. Get to work. We need the food. Alright, now we need to make this bigger, unfortunately. We need more beds! We could just make a new house. Yeah. Oh, we got 57 of these now. Excellent. Oh yeah, food's doing just fine now. Food is doing just fine. Okay, and then go inward for our all right, and then we can do this. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah. Look at that. That's a proper building right there. Cool. Tinker, tinker. Oh, look at the beautiful farm. Tinker, tinker. All right. That's coming together nicely. I like that. Looks nice. Looks good. So we need one more bed. So I'm going to go ahead and expand outward here. Just one more. Right. Well. I think we should just build a new. We probably shouldn't do this. Oh yeah. That works. And then we need another stone. One. Perfect. There we go. Ugly. Doesn't matter. We can fit a bed in here. We can fit 2 beds in here, maybe. And let's get our planks. Oh. There's our extra bed. So what do we need the... Oh, we need the potterer. We gotta make pottery. There we go. And do we have that? Tinkerer's table. We need... Oh, we need... We need the pottery station, but it requires planks. That's why they haven't made it. We need to make planks. We'll do that. Let me just triple check. Pottery station, and then it needs clay. That's fine. Let's put a high priority on the pottery station, please. Okay. I think when they wake up, they'll get to work there. Do we have any more? Okay. No, we don't. Oh! Okay. See what I mean? Dangerous. Very dangerous. We're gonna fix that. Safety first. There we go. A little safer. A little safer. Yeah. I mean, it is a little safer though, okay? So. And we did take damage. Oh, look at you do take fall damage. You see anything out there, bud? Here, what we can do is get a torch right here. So you can see what's going on. the same thing for you. There you go. You can see the enemies far away. I think the forester collects wood for me, if I'm not mistaken. And just throw this in the stockpile. Alright. It's the next day. The next day. Make a pottery station, please. You're making porridge? You idiot. Alright, I think they're gonna do it right here. Pottery station. Yeah! Man, that takes a long time to make. Alright, we got our pottery station. So we can put this bad boy anywhere. I guess we'll put it right there, because why not? And then we need to recruit our colony guy, and now we just need pottery. So the goal is to, what are we trying to make again? Yes, porridge. So we need 5 pots. Then we can make porridge. Unlocks combining water and wheat into a new meal. And the whole point of getting this is to unlock a monster threat by 15. So then we're going to get attacked by monsters. And we'll probably end the video once we defend off some monsters so you can see what that's all about. Okay, guys, so I have finally got enough resources to get the merchant hub. So originally I was trying to get the porridge thing, which we have enough pots to upgrade, but first we have to get the merchant's hub, which already increases monster threat by 10. So we're going to go ahead and complete that. And now that we've done that, I think at night we will get attacked. So we need to look out for that. Also, we don't need 2 of these anymore. I had 2 so we can make as much copper as possible. What we need is more farms. So we're going to go ahead and just build 1 more farm while we wait for nighttime. And I'm just going to do, actually, I'm not going to do a farm. I'm going to do a berry farmer. I guess technically it's a farm. And we're gonna, yep, berry farmer. We're gonna build this thing as big as possible. We can get as many berries coming in. The berries, it seems like they don't make as much food, but it's every day they collect it, whereas wheat, it takes a little longer. But we're doing better with food, which is good. So it really requires a lot of food to have all these workers. And it does require a ton of beds too. I mean, it's pretty crazy, like how many workers you need and how quickly things get difficult once you have all these different industries going at once. Well, it is nighttime and the guards are posted. This should be the first night we get attacked. But I have no idea where they're going to be coming from. Says threat level 10. Oh! There's one! There. Oh! Oh, 1 hit takes him out? 1 single hit takes out the monster. Can I kill him from... Let's see. Yes! Oh my gosh. Okay, well, look. It wasn't the most intimidating wave of troops. 2 monsters, but we're way over time. I just wanted to show you what it kind of looked like. That was my first time fighting monsters, so that's pretty cool. The more tech you get, the more challenging the monsters get. If this looked fun, check it out. If you guys want to see more of this game, let me know in the comments below. There is co-op and multiplayer, so you can play, I think, up to 10 players, or maybe even more per server. I think I saw a 100 player server. You know, That's kind of cool. But anyway, oh, wait, hold on. Hold on, before we wrap it up today. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.